don't play with my name. You come with your goons, I'm bringing my gang. All of that talking just sound like a show. I'm just letting you know that I'm not entertained. You hear the crowd, they screaming my name. I got the stadium going insane. Done with the talking, it ain't no discussion. You started, I finished, put me in the game. Put me in the game. Yeah. Put me in the game. All of that talking just sound like a show. I'm just letting you know that I'm not entertained. Hey, coach, put me in the game.
It's week 6 of the National Football League.
Set to go now in week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. This fielded right at the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Take the field with Tua Tagovailoa, their quarterback from Alabama, at the helm. Tua to throw right away. Finding his big receiver, Patrick, over the middle. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. Now Tua on the bootleg here. Now swing pass for Dillon. That one a first down pickup of 8. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook. Pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Looking to pass. Tua. That is incomplete.
Really good coverage all over the field. It took away his intended read. And almost dared him to try and put his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And the Seahawks are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. Remember, Charles, this is the #1 defense in the NFL, and they proved their mettle here, forcing the turnover on the opening possession.
And sometimes when you play a team that has that reputation, it's earned it by their play. The psychology is, okay, they're #1. They have to prove it to us, and they tried to attack. They found out that that ranking was real.
And if history is any indication, when this defense gets off to a good start, look out.
Yeah, their offense plays off of them awfully well, too.
Good starting field position here for the Seahawks as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Vincent. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So, Charles, you look at this offense, what a start to the season. 5 wins without a loss. When do you think that you start believing that maybe you're in the midst of something special?
Well, you and I both know every head coach never...
Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it's a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
First carry now for Alexander Madison. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing is Tagovailoa on third down here. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. And this one is right down the middle. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 3-0 lead. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their second drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 49-yard line. Looking to throw. Vincent. Man open. That's Jamar Chase complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The rushing numbers for Pollard last week. 17 carries, 96 yards, and a touchdown.
And now that he's playing a Thursday night game, short week, you know he spent a lot of time in the trainer's room in the cold tub trying to get his legs back for this game.
And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown. A great effort there with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Seahawks are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. This taken in at the goal line. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Miami's offense set and ready to go. They are riding a 2-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay? Quick turnaround.
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy because everyone's locked in practice and meetings because everyone feels good about themselves. And for coaches, this is where they have to tell themselves, don't add too much. Don't worry about game plans as much as players. So look at your play sheet and think, give it to the guys who play best and don't worry about the rest of it.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Tua sets up to pass it. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. On second down, Dillon. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. That'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on third down. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 43. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Here's Tua. He'll get this one to Patrick. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. Play action. Here's Tua. He'll check this down, complete to Dillon. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. Over the middle, complete. That's Patrick. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. Running from the shotgun with Madison. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 2 yards, good enough for a first. Running up the middle, here's Dillon. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. It's Dolphins football here as we begin the second quarter, as they go to work on a first and goal.
Come on, set.
Dillon is going backwards as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Give to the fullback. This is Watt. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground.
Touchdown, Dolphins! Tanner Conner, his first touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins have retaken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 10-7. So that one a 13-play drive in total. And it ends with a touchdown for the Dolphins. This one taken just inside the 10. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Seattle now ready to march onto the field. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard, and he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Back to throw. Vincent. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
As a coaching staff, you can call just about whatever you want because you understand you have guys who reliably take away those massive shots downfield. You're not as worried about giving up the big one.
60-60.
On third down, Vincent. He's going to take another shot here. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on fourth down, and my goodness, incomplete. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert, and the Dolphins' defense is able to hold. Now Tua just going to bat this forward on the end around. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory.
Here we go. Ready.
Tua going to tap this forward on the jet sweep. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Got his man complete over the middle. It's long. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. They give to Dillon out of the gun. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. The Dolphins on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. From the gun, it's Tua. Got a man, it's Waddle, complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Tua to his Alabama teammate Waddle. First down, Miami. Tua going to throw. Finding the open man, and that's Tim Patrick. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. From the 5, here's 2nd and 2. Again, and hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And the Seahawks have picked it up. He's at the 50, 30, 10. And they bring this one back. It's a fumble recovery and a Seattle touchdown. Here's Gay now to add the extra point. And that makes it 14-10. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. As A.J. Dillon, such a powerful runner, ready to lead this offense again on this next series. Looking for a bounce back. Had the fumble a moment ago that went for a touchdown the other direction. See if he can get back in rhythm.
And you have to be very careful about having too quick of a hook with really good players. I did a guy's game in high school where he fumbled 3 times in the first quarter, finished with over 300 yards on the night, later ended up in the NFL. If you've got a talented back, give it back to him.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. They'll go Madison up the middle. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. This is Dillon on the counter. It's a pickup of 3, and we have now arrived at the 2-minute warning. Coming up on 2nd and 7. Now Tua. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, you know, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And he'll just get rid of it. Following the play here, now we've got an injury. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. On 2nd and 10, Tua. They go screen with Dillon. And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. And he fires one that's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And the Seahawks will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
On first down, Vincent. And that's caught inside the 35. Yeah, he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. On first and 10, Vincent. Touchdown! DK Metcalf. As the first half is winding down. And the Seahawks will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by Gain is up and good. And that makes it a 21-10 game. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And the Dolphins with one final possession here in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Throwing on second and 3. Tua. And this will be caught by Mooney. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. They'll set up a throw. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at second down. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Tua, a final shot before half. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Now the try here for the extra point. And he's got it to make this a 21-17 game. So we are at halftime here in downtown Seattle with the Seahawks out in front. Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. And no run back here as the third quarter will commence with a touchback. So here are the Seahawks ready to take over on offense. Remember, they're riding that 5-game winning streak, and right now in the driver's seat in this ball game as well. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Looking to throw. Vincent. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. From the gun on third down. Vincent going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And got his man complete. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Vincent. And And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Looking to throw. Vincent. Swinging this out for Pollard. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. Back to throw. Vincent. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. On 4th down, Vincent. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And the Dolphins defense is able to hold. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. 2nd and 5 now. Tua, they'll set up a screen for Dillon. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. And it's out. He put it on the carpet. And the Seahawks have recovered. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. Good starting field position here for the Seahawks as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. And they'll begin by running the option. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. And now they're in the hurry-up. Throwing on 1st down. Vincent. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Now then after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Looking to throw. Vincent. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to get them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. And look at this. It's a fake. And this is caught. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. A big breakdown defensively there on the fake punt. Turns into a huge play and a 1st down. And I don't know what the method is to know when to dial up a fake punt, when not to. Whatever the method there, it worked for them.
I think you actually did explain it. There is no method. It's just a feel, a sense, and a healthy dose of guts in order to call that play in that situation.
Element of surprise, I guess, right?
Yeah, element of surprise and just a strong belief in, hey, we're going to get it done.
Off play action. Vincent. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. They'll look to throw again. And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown. A great play there with his third touchdown of the game, number 15 on the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Miami set to take over.
Here we go.
Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
Tua now on first down. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Here we go.
Thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. Third quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. Looking to pass. Tua. Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the third time. And the Seahawks are going to take possession of the football.
It's just been one mistake after another on the offensive side of the ball. That's now 3 interceptions to go along with 2 fumbles for him. And if you're going to turn the ball over 5 times in a game, your chances to win have to be about 100 to 1. And it's not looking good for him here.
They go play action here on first down. This is the tight end Fant. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his second catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just...
Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's the Seahawks with the possession. They also have the lead here as we get set for the 4th and final quarter.
Here we go.
They'll get this out wide to Metcalf. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And the Dolphins are right back in this football game. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That throw complete to his tight end Long. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Throwing again on 2nd down. Tua. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Dante Jackson picks it. And the Seahawks are going to take possession of the football. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
With the Eagles.
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Off the play fake. Vincent. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. A little risky there when you roll out of that pocket right like he did. You complete the pass, but you don't get anything out of it.
But how many times have we seen when a quarterback exits out of the pocket, doesn't matter whether they go left or right, the defense loses its leverage, right? There's a little chaos back there, and receivers come open. Great discipline on that play. They didn't let that happen and held it to no gain.
They'll run forward with Pollard. And some room to maneuver. What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. Facing a fourth down, they come away with 18 yards and the first down conversion.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing, in a situation where they absolutely need the football.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
I think you can easily follow the thinking there. The pressure on the last play, that got to him, so they decided, let's get him out of there, bootleg him out to the right. Unable to complete the pass downfield, but the thought process, spot on.
And the Seahawks on third down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be third and forever.
19 Tiger.
Back to throw. Vincent. And this one dropped in the end zone. Looked like a touchdown, but not to be. And now it's fourth down. Gay's kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So that maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the fourth.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist. But time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. From the 30 on second down. Tua. It's Dillon again. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Throwing is Tagovailoa on third down here. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand.
Let's go.
Fourth down, fourth quarter. Here's Tua. He's going to air one out. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Dolphins can't convert on fourth down. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Off play action. Vincent. Quickly, but it's incomplete. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. And who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is third and long. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match their firepower.
Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
Dolphins offense returning to the field. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. On first down, Tagovailoa finding his big receiver Patrick over the middle. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. To throw again on second down. Tua toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of...
And now here is another interception. And the Seahawks are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. Where they get him yet again, Charles. 5 interceptions in this game. You rarely see this, maybe a couple of times in a season, but this defense, they've been fantastic.
It's certainly an example of watching a defense that is in the zone, right? We use that term so often, but most of the time, it's for people who are on offense. In this case, it's the defense as a whole, all locked in with each other, all ready to go.
On first down, Vincent. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
They're certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the fourth quarter.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Looking to throw. Vincent. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. On 4th down, Vincent. Got a man, it's Chase, he completes it. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. That one looks like he'll throw here. Wide open receiver complete. And the Seahawks are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Back to throw again. That is intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by M.J. Stewart. And the Dolphins are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. After the turnover, it's Tua. Under pressure, and down he goes in the end zone, and that's a safety. Well, this defense has been smothering all game long. Why not give them 2 more points here in the closing minutes?
Well, they've certainly earned it. They've gotten the better of this offensive line for 4 quarters, and this sack here will just be a little icing on the cake.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway as they try to finish things off in this 4th quarter, and that current 5-game win streak looking like it's going to go to 6. And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. So the victory here for Seattle.